Digital and Culture Secretary Nadine Dorries is simply bad at democracy. The Tories are about to vote on whether or not Boris Johnson gets to stay as Prime Minister, and this is her defence of him.
The 14 million people voted for the Prime Minister in a general election, the biggest vote that a Conservative Prime Minister has had since Margaret Thatcher. I find it utterly bizarre that a small number of MPs think that they can overrule that vote, that vote of 14 million people.
She seems to think we live in a presidential system. In the UK, there are elections in every constituency across the country, and the candidate with the most votes wins. They then go to Parliament. In fact, only 25,000 people actually voted for Boris Johnson, yet Nadine Dorries is arguing that MPs elected by hundreds of thousands of people shouldn't have the right to remove him. And listen to the other reason she gives as to why Boris Johnson should stay the Prime Minister of 70 million people.
The Conservative Party donors have said themselves that they aren't going to support the party if the Prime Minister is removed. I think a number of MPs in marginal seats need to hear that and need to understand what they're doing. £18 million those donors have donated to the Conservative Party over recent times. It's those donors that have helped us to win the election, and they need to hear that message.
So screw the fact that only 44% of voters actually voted for the Tories, meaning that most votes were pretty much meaningless. Screw the fact that those MPs that are against Boris Johnson represent more people than Boris Johnson. Apparently the only thing that matters here is what Tory donors want. And they have the nerve to call themselves the People's Party.